Hello and welcome. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge something. Resting on purpose, deliberately choosing to stop and be still, can feel almost wrong for people who are used to being productive every hour of the day. If that is you, I understand. But I want you to consider this. Rest is not the opposite of productivity. It is what makes sustained productivity possible. What we are doing right now is not nothing. It is maintenance. It is necessary. Please lie down. Let your eyes close. Let everything in you that has been braced and held, let it go, just for now. Breathe in through your nose, long and slow, and out. Once more, in and out. There are 18 small islands in the North Atlantic, halfway between Norway and Iceland, that most people will never visit. They are called the Faroe Islands. They rise from the ocean as sheer basalt cliffs, some of them over 1,000 feet high. Their tops covered in a deep green that seems almost impossibly vivid against the gray of the North Atlantic sky. The wind here is not a weather event, it is a permanent condition. The islands have been in this wind for millions of years. You are in a lighthouse keeper's room at the top of one of those cliffs. The room is small and circular, white plaster walls, a narrow iron bed with a thick wool blanket, a small round window. The glass is old and slightly wavy, the way old glass is. And through it, you can see nothing but Atlantic sky and a suggestion of ocean far, far below. You can hear the wind. It presses against this window with a steady, determined sound, not violent, but insistent. The lighthouse was built to withstand everything this ocean has, and it has. The walls are thick. You are completely safe inside them. Below the cliff, you can hear the ocean, not as individual waves, but something deeper and slower. The swells of the Atlantic meeting the basalt base of the island in long, low impacts. A sound more felt than heard. The heartbeat of the sea. You are lying on the narrow iron bed. The wool blanket is heavy and warm. The room smells of salt and old wood, and a particular clean smell of a place that has been scoured by sea air for a century. Every few seconds, the lighthouse beam sweeps around. You cannot see it from the inside, but you know it's there. Out there, in the dark and the wind, a light is turning, steady, reliable, saying to any ship that might be out on that water, "Here is land. Here is danger. Here is warning." There's something deeply reassuring about a lighthouse. In the middle of the darkness and storms, a human being built something whose only purpose is to keep others safe, whose only job is to keep turning, to keep saying, "I am here." You are in the safest room, in the most dramatic cliff, in the most windswept archipelago in the Atlantic, and you are warm and still, and the wind is outside. The wind continues, the sea below continues, the beam turns. Let your body be heavy on the iron bed. Let the sound of the wind be something that is happening outside of you, not inside. Let the ocean below be vast enough to hold everything you are carrying. Very slowly begin to return. Feel the surface underneath you in the real world. Feel your hands. Feel the air of your room, which is quieter and calmer than the Faroe Islands. Take one long breath in. And let it go. Open your eyes when you are ready. Slowly. Let them focus softly before you move. The lighthouse is still turning, out here in the Atlantic. In the dark, in the wind, the light keeps going. It always does.